Okay, I made it inside Marshall's. So we have this Betsy Johnson handbag. It does have skulls all over it. Again, you could probably find this in black. They have it on alarm for 50 bucks. You know what? I'll just take it down. I just don't want it to beep. $49.99, so $50. Yeah. That's cool. $59.99. We have Carl. A lot of Carl. I feel like you're never gonna get rid of Carl. You're never gonna get rid of him.
He's a weird little cartoon.
This Patricia Nash. I love this red color so much. $89.99. I am a sucker for red. Like, I cannot wait to like do my hair. I kind of let my hair go in the summertime. I just let it go. $35, but I'm ready for a refresh and a good haircut. It's actually pretty hard to find a decent haircut because I did get a haircut before summer and it was like 200 something. I'm like, what? You cut my hair? And a root touch up for grays, okay? And you know what? Do your grays at home, girls. Go to Sally's, get the little thing. That thing is gonna last you like a whole year. You know, you just have to have the developer mix it in and just cover your grays. I'm not paying $200 to get a gray coverage. It was ridiculous. It's a nightmare bag. They're gonna come out with all the Halloween stuff. $25. Here's this crossbody one. Almost skipped over because I didn't think it was like a nightmare until I saw like the pumpkins. But that was like florals. $25. I judged the bag. Who makes this though? No, it's Disney. Okay. Let me get like 2 zippers. I know there's die-hard Nightmare fans. I met one in the home good department. She was like just talking about this Jack skeleton she just found, and she was just so excited.
She had it in her cart and she turned it on and was just like letting it play like while she was walking around with it. It's kind of funny.
This one's kind of cool. 20. Oh, is this for your mace? Little baby mace? You can't take mace in Disney. Well, how would they know?
Oh,
look, it's cute though.
They're security guys.
I don't
Put a
know.
false bottom in your purse.
At 20, we have the apple. That's kind of cool by Piper K. The strawberry one. This one's new with the bee. 15. That's cute. Versace, Grace, Coach. That's all they have right now. Heat and vibration, ease, comfort, relieves pain and cramps. 20.
Rest and body massage.
This is a new one for Marshall. They have quite a bit actually. Here's an ice massage roller. That looks so funny. But I like the shape of it because it definitely could pull your face up. This is 20. A lot of fans, a lot of ice rollers. Here's like a little mini one. $5.99. Hey, stick it in your backpack for school. Actually, it might melt. What is that? Shower hook infused with antimicrobial silver and zinc. Is this like soap? But it's a sud scrub. Keep your sud clean. So it's like a soap one. There's like soap around it and then it has the hook.
Huh.
That's what I was asking.
That's weird.
Here, can I pull this one out? They're called scrub hubs. Shower hook. So if you got a hook in there, this is a charcoal one. Face scrubber. This is a face scrubber. This is just rubber.
Like an exfoliator.
But it says like antimicrobial on it. It's kind of interesting. Like this line here. Lip oil treatment. This is $7. Color changing lip oil, $5.99. Okay, we got plenty of Adidas. Yellow tag, $8.50. There was one I saw. Here we go. Sorry about my husband. Yes. Actually, my on our days off, he accompanies me. Normally it's like before work and after work, but because we do carpooling, because gas is just like, we're going the same way. It just be so stupid not to carpool when we're literally going the same way, you know? A little different, but
yeah, then you couldn't get rid of me if you tried.
And you know what? I have gotten used to not driving, so like I'm there. I'm like, I don't want to drive.
My passenger princess.
Shut up. Seven, as my daughter said in front of her boyfriend. I'm like, shut up. Slippers. Okay, just a lot of Hello Kitties. Strawberry shortcake. Again, boob tape, push-up stuff. The only thing, again, you hear me talk about it, the pedals, I wish it'd lift. They don't lift, so people confuse, like the silicone ones too. A lot of people confuse, like, oh, you're gonna get lift. You're not gonna get lift with this. It's just to cover your, nipple area, depending on what you're wearing. But I wish it had a thing where it could lift. We want lift. I can't express that enough.
Make a harness out of AC tape. You can make them do whatever you want.
Well, I mean, like this one, I think you're going to get lift because it has this right here. So you're going to put that and then pull it up.
Yeah.
Even...
It's got the pulling handle.
Yeah, if we're small, we're small. And even women with bigger ones, they don't wear a bra, they want a lift. Give them a lift. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is cute. Came from Aerie. Okay, this is really weird. You know how, like, if you're in a store, depending on the store, department store, and they got the sticker, for underwear? Mm-hmm. They have that here. You could buy $5. It's called a knicker sticker. So what you're going to do is, turn your underwear garment inside out, put the sticker on, and then put it back on.
Like what they have inside swimsuits and stuff in the stores.
Yeah, but I never seen one where you could buy for your underwear.
Me either.
Like, why was...
It's not like you're swapping underwear.
No, yeah, that's why I kind of find odd. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've never seen that. Like, if it's your own underwear. Do you know what I mean?
Keep the stains off them?
Well, I mean, there's panty liners and stuff like that. I mean, these you don't wash. Prevents panty lines and whale tail.
What's whale tail?
I don't know. That's a new one. Someone tell me. Is it like...
Heard of whale tail.
I know panty liner.
This looks like a whale tail.
Okay, just stop talking. I don't know. I've never heard that. Oh, look, they have a Slinky original. $8. Mm-hmm. Haven't had a Slinky since I was a kid. Okay, we got all the lunch boxes and backpack. There's look like a llama one up there or something. Okay, Adidas lunchbox. Got Frozen. You got Stitch. This cute cherry one. I had to keep pausing it because there was like
Kids coming out of the room.
Teenagers when they made a mess down that aisle. Yeah, grody teenager. I mean, I have a teenager and like a much older one, but teenagers now are a different breed. Like in the store, y'all are rude. Sorry. They're rude and they make a mess on purpose. And if you haven't worked retail or worked in fast food, you need to. Because my daughter goes through it. She's all like, every teen that comes through the coffee shop, they're rude and they leave a big mess everywhere and you have to clean it up.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't care.
And once you work in it, I feel like 90% of people who have worked in it are a lot more considerate towards
And she
people
says
who still
everyone,
work in
I used to
it.
have this, remember?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know
You
they
got
still
them
made
at
these.
that shop in the
$8.
mall.
Yeah,
What was it called?
I don't know. But and what's really sad that there's a church next to the coffee shop, and she says that everyone that comes after church, like if you're working morning shift, they're really mean. She says they're mean and they're snippy, and they'll say make it again, or even if she knew she messed up, she'll say, oh, I messed up, let me redo it or whatever, or something happened. She says they're like the rudest people. I'm like, really? After church?
It's one of those like 20-acre mega center Walmart churches. Yeah.
And she says those are the rudest people. But a lot of people that come in with doggies are pretty nice. But I think she's realizing that a lot of people are rude to employees. I said, yeah, you don't realize it till you work it. And then you realize that why is everyone mean for nothing? There's no reason.
Oh, yeah. When I was
This is cute.
When I was a kid, I used to get so many people complaining, your employee talked back to me. Well,
I don't think anybody talked back. My daughter doesn't talk back, but the rudeness of it. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. But hey, it makes you stronger. But I think it's weird, like, to be rude to employees. I would have to have, like, a really, really good reason. You know, like a good reason.
They just want to come ruin your day a lot of times.
Okay, we have some shirts here at $12.99. Dirty martini. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We got tequila, and it says Mexican tequila is $10. Then we have Palm Beach here. This is Palm Beach. 10 usually. I come in the men department for, like, you know, just a casual shirt. Because I like the fit of the men's style. Oh, this one's different, 10. But they look bigger. These are size large. They look oversized. Normally in men I do get oversized. Venom. Huh? Oh, I thought someone said excuse me.
Doesn't need a high lower behind us.
Classic margarita.
Sounds good.
These are $12.99. Don't like the back. Friday, Jason, Peanuts, funny. Las Vegas. A lot of Von Dutch. These are $12.99, so cheaper here. Death Valley, I do like this one. This is $12.99. I'll show my daughter this one for school. For school purposes, right?
Mm-hmm.
She got a fold cords, audio, fixed microphones. And she bends down a lot. And she's like, I don't want to wear. Because mostly guys, it's a guy field. So women in STEM, guys. You know what? I will tell you this. Seeing it, I always kind of knew it is a man's, like, audio and stuff like that. It's like a man's world. But my daughter's also has, like, a band. Because she does music by herself, but she has a band. And she noticed when she's booking gigs for her band, it's actually a lot harder for her as a girl. Because we went through so many people during the summer. And then they'll get back to us, like, 3 months later. And the dates she was asking for, like, say July or whatever, they're all filled. So if you're not a band that plays, like, thrash, yelling music, and if you're not a guy, I notice.
That's because a lot of the premier, like, girl groups in the Valley, they're awful.
Yeah, in the Valley, the scene here in Arizona is a lot of like screaming. Now there's some girls who could scream perfect. I know some when we've seen some and they're really good. But a lot of the bands here in the Valley are screaming, so they get like top priority than like someone who than like the other girls, you know what I mean, that want to play like maybe something acoustic, or they have a band but they're not screaming. I don't know, it's very judgy. Look at this one. This is really weird.
The ones that she books though are really good. And then
20.
Because whenever she'll go do a venue, I think they're kind of like expecting her to not sound good, but whenever she does, they're like, wow, that was really good.
Because most of the no, but someone has to give these bands a chance. Because like when she gets bands together to put on a show, she tries to go to like all genres, because she knows what it's like to feel like if no one's inviting your band to come like play a gig or something. So she kind of finds like people who have like the same following, you know.
So far, everybody she's picked and the ones with some of the ones with girl singers too, they're really good.
I didn't say they were
No,
good. I'm
no,
saying
no,
it's
I'm
harder
saying-
for her style of music to book a gig because they'll get back to you last when you wanted something in July, but they'll pick all the heavy singers like the screaming
I
people.
know. What I was saying though is there are so many girl singers that are out there, and a lot of them. There is a lot of them that we listen to them are like, oh, this is awful, but there's also like a good handful of them that are just so good that they get categorized with those other ones, and they don't get a chance. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So like it I noticed like watching it, and she does everything herself. She doesn't go through like a third party, you know, like a booking company or agency.
No, she did it all by herself.
So I think it's cool when the teens do that themselves because they learn from it. You learn from it. You get to hear more ins and out, like personal things. So if you have a kid like who's a musician or anything, a lot of things in yourself you know more about it on a personal level, and then you get to see like it's cool to see meet other bands, but then you know you don't talk smack about other bands. You stay for everyone's show.
Oh, yeah.
You know, my daughter does, but that's why she gets mad. She stays for everybody's, and then nobody will stay for like hers. And I don't know if it's like some weird jealousy thing, girls in music or whatever, but it's weird to me. But she stays.
Or
So
when
stay.
She goes on stage, they will walk outside.
Yeah. So yeah, I find it weird and rude. But you know, we always stay because we know what it's like. Anyway, this is totally going off topic. Look at this dress. Because you made it seem like I was saying they were not good.
No, I was saying that there's bands that aren't good that are getting booked like premier bands, and these other venues will categorize like all these good singers along with them and say, oh no, it's a girl band, they're gonna sing. That's what I thought.
She's not a girl band. She's just.
I know, okay, she's a chick who sings. There you go. She's got a bunch of boys in her band that are goofy, and two of them who don't coordinate outfits because they're in their own world.
$20. But yes, here in the valley, it is actually, or anywhere, girls in STEM. So if girls are going to do audio school, trust me, it is a man's role. And even the professors say it's mainly men in this field. You rarely get a chick, you know.
Well, it's funny because she's like almost teaching.
So I totally support it. Look at all this cute dresses here. Okay, I gotta get on out of here. Please stay safe, and I will see all of you in the next one.